Good day everyone, welcome to a small update of the markets. My name is Michael and I'm providing daily content on this YouTube channel. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned and notified about everything that I'm posting here. On Monday and Thursday at 8 PM we are live streaming as well, answering all your questions and going through the markets and the news. Also, there's some good stuff. I've finally reached the 100k barrier on CoinTelegraph for one article that I've made there. So also check out that link in the description below. I've posted an Instagram post regarding it. Would be nice if you check that one out. You know what I feel about the markets at this point, so that's why we're not going to discuss Bitcoin. I think we're getting close to a temporary top still, and the temporary stop structure is taking time to deploy. We are seeing that there is absorption at the highs, there is also absorption at the lows, which is that we're quantifying or making that range, which is going to take time to get, for instance, the volatility down, which is the likelihood of a accumulation phase through which we're just going to consolidate before we continue to move. You also know my view regarding altcoins, in which they are probably not going to follow through with their momentum if Bitcoin is going to correct. I'm assuming that Bitcoin is going to fall down or correct, and altcoins are going to suffer from that, especially given that the structures are everywhere the same. So if you have liquidity, I think you still should be patient regarding the markets, especially watching the USD or the DXY index. If that is going to bounce up, these are all going to correct, which is granting you massive opportunities to buy cryptocurrencies at a very low level. And I think we're still in the build-up of a new parabolic advancement, which is going to occur in the later phase of this cycle. What are we going to discuss today? We're going to discuss XRP and XLM, as these two coins are relatively comparable to each other in their price action. And there is a airdrop coming up for XRP as well. What do we see on XRP? Well, we can see that there has been a major trend shift, right? Which means that the trend has been going downwards in the previous 3 years, which is granting lower highs, lower lows. However, after the crash in March, we can see that we have reclaimed previous support at 17 cents. We tried to break through this high, which could not be broken yet. After that, we flipped the 22 cents for support, which is a bullish support resistance flip, and then we've seen this massive surge after we've broken the downtrend for 3 years, which is now giving us a new higher high in this figure. However, what we can also see on XRP is that when there is such a big move, we can see that there is always a very long corrective period. Even in the recent move from 17 cents to 32 cents, we can see that there is a corrective move for several months. And the likelihood of such a corrective move is here for XRP as well, which is not bad. It's actually quite healthy that we're going to correct further down the line to test levels that are actually going to provide any support resistance flip. Are we going to see any big move in the coming days? Still might be that we're getting one as the airdrop is approaching. The airdrop is coming up in about a week from now. So there could be a final push to the highs. In that case, we might be finalizing the run towards 75 to 80 cents, after which we start to correct a little bit more. And when we start to correct, I've tweeted this yesterday, there is only one level currently that I'm interested in, and that's also the level that we have been bouncing on. That's the 45 cents area, which is also the previous resistance zone, as you can see in this area here. During the summer of 2019, this was the period where Bitcoin started to run towards 14k. Ripple has been seeing resistance around 46 cents. So that's the first level that I'm going to show interest in general, and we've already granted one bounce from this area. The next level, if we lose 46, is going to be 32 cents, but that's all going to be affected by a move of Bitcoin in general. So if Bitcoin is going to correct to 14k, I think we're going to reach this area here too. But for now, the main source of interest is 46 cents, and we can see that we've had a nice bounce here too. What can we say? Top high a bounce from the area that we've constructed, lower high, and now we are in between levels, which means that we've got a support at 55 cents, but we are rejecting at 64 cents area, through which I do not see any entry at this point. Breaking 64 cents, and I think we're getting that that final move. Reversing here and getting towards 55 cents again, I think we're slowly going to fade down and have that longer correction period in which 46 cents and 32 cents are on the tables. XRP Bitcoin, I've tweeted this yesterday. There's only one level that I've interest in, is a bounce from 2400 sats. If that grants support, I think we're going to see continuation in the next year, and the next impulse wave will most likely be larger than the previous impulse wave, as the overall structure of XRP is starting to make a pretty decent figure at this point. So we're back in the range it used to be in, and now you want to see the range hold as support, through which we can make a new impulse wave during the next year. Then XLM, as we can see a similar move in which we've had an impulsive wave after flipping supports again. So we can see that 6 cents held here. We've already made a new higher high since these range resistances. Flipped support at 6 cents, consolidated at that area, and now we have got a breakthrough, and we can structure the exact same levels that should be holding for support if we want to see any bullish support resistance flips. Which means that based on the 3-day chart, I'm interested in 8.5 cents and 11 cents, and I'm not interested at any low point or any higher points unless I'm scalp trading. So I'm patiently waiting to get that full correction towards 11 cents, and usually XLM is going to fall through with XRP. Day trading wise, we can see lower highs and a structure of support at 15 cents, losing 15 cents, and I think we're going to fall through towards 11 cents in general. So that's my small update for today. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you back tomorrow for a new market update and the live stream.